What's up, Raiders? It's Adam from raidersofthelostflicks.com. Remember, if it's a bad movie, we want to know about it. Today's movie is Megaforce, the 1982 sci-fi action movie about a secret organization secretly funded, designed to stop terror around the world. Does it sound like the plot of G.I. Joe? Megaforce is a Hal Needham joint, and Hal Needham is the guy that's famous for Smokey and the Bandit and the Cannonball Run. You know, movies about rednecks shouting exposition into CBs.
Chant 4 there, Goldie Wang. This is Rubber Ducky. What's your chant 20, over? I've got Preparation H in my rear and Smokey the Bat in my back door. We got us a convoy, over. Yeehaw! Copy that, you some bitch pile of monkey nuts.
From the director who brought you Smokey and the Bandit, Hooper, Cannonball Run, comes the ultimate spectacle. Megaforce.
So we open up with one of these bullshit title crawls about stuff that really doesn't matter, something about trade disputes, and basically the same plot as the Phantom Menace. Some bad guys want to stop some country from doing something or other, and somebody's going to stop somebody else, and Megaforce! Now wait a minute, I know I've seen this somewhere. This means something. This reminds me of something. Where did I see this?
What are you doing?
This means something. This is important.
Yep, that was probably it. So we open up on our horrible villain committing some atrocities known to man. Listen to this dialogue.
Furthermore, we wish to assure you that our presence is
boring.
So then Guerrera decides he's had enough of this shit and decides to blow the shit out of some models.
Nice fucking models!
So then we're introduced to Persis Kambata and this chuckle fuck. This guy reminds me of somebody, I'm not sure.
No welcoming
What does this guy remind me of?
Point for sure. This is madness. We're doomed.
So then Chucklefuck, P.O. and V'ger get an unsuspected visit.
Howdy. Sneaky little old devils, ain't they? They don't always play by the rules. They're supposed to rattle. How was y'all's trip?
Would you kindly explain the meaning of all of this?
Well, sure. I'm from Megaforce. My name's Dallas.
Dallas, because he's a hillbilly person. Because rednecks are funny. Megaforce!
Dallas? What's your rank?
Rank? Well, ain't nobody got a rank in Megaforce, except the commander, but we all call him Hunter.
So how does this shit work? No rank in Megaforce? What, they don't have a retention program? Employee of the month parking? Stock options? What kind of an organization is this, Megaforce? So then Redneck Dallas decides to show us how them dar holograph thingies work.
Oh, Carrie, darling, you looking prettier every day. Y'all want to meet that man?
Commander Hunter, I presume.
Call me Hunter.
Swing! Swing! Chapiteau!
So then we're introduced to Megaforce's underground lair. And I gotta admit, they actually do some really pretty cool special effects with matte paintings and whatnot. Matte paintings is a dying art form, and you have to appreciate it where it is. So after giving our guest a nickel tour and basically explaining to him how everything is all high-tech and falutin and everything, and then they're going to have a big dinner until Barry Gibb shows up. I mean, Barry Bostwick. I mean, Ace Hunter. Now pay close attention to this fabulous exposition dump, because this is pretty much the closest thing you're going to get to the plot of this entire movie.
I came that close to getting him back on our side.
What happened?
He stole my lighter.
Worst villain ever! That son of a bitch. So this is the part where they're going to get Guerrero away from the Thing by blowing up the Thing and getting him away from the Thing. Don't try to make sense of it, because this plot makes no damn sense at all. They're going to show off some Christmas tree lights and do their Tron thing, show their little presentation. Now wait a minute, what fresh hell is this? This is the part where you probably think I'm going to make some kind of political statement, but I'm not. This is just a movie review. What I want to know is the logistics. He's got a Confederate flag on his uniform. So in the beginning of this movie, we pretty much assume that it's in the 1980s, because they never tell us if it's the future, or even if it's alternate reality 80s. Let's say it's an alternate reality 80s. Let's say it isn't. Let's say it is the future. Let's say they did get the Confederate states back together again and now it's a thing. How did that recruitment speech work? Well, guys, hey, sorry it didn't work out the first time, but we totally got it this time. And also, you see it on his uniform throughout the entire film. On every single uniform he's wearing, he has a Confederate flag on every single uniform. I'm thinking it's more Hal Needham made movies like Smokey and the Bandit and the Cannonball Run, and he thinks rednecks are funny. Yay, rednecks!
Dallas, that was the best holograph we've seen yet. Sir?
So then Major V'ger Persis Kambata has the big giant reveal for us.
I'm going with them on this mission.
Take you out by the hand, and if you freeze up, I can pull the ripcord for you.
Is that all?
Uh-huh.
What do you think you're doing me? I don't know who you are. Just a friend from another star. Here I am, like a kid out of school, holding hands with a god. I'm a fool.
So then we all meet up at Dave & Buster's so we can finally get her final score.
Amanda, a perfect score. What else would you like to see me do to prove I'm capable of going on this mission?
Where is Lieutenant Ilea?
That unit no longer functions. I've been given its form to more readily communicate with the carbon-based units infesting Enterprise.
So after that painful training montage and all of that bullshit, he basically tells her he's not going to take her anyway because anybody that interferes with their program will mess up their mojo somehow, because one person from the outside, somebody expects other people and can think like the other person or some bullshit like that. Why even take her up in the first place? What an incredible waste of resources, Megaforce. And speaking of failing, check out the plastic grenades on the side of Barry Bostwick's costumes. The costumes in this movie were actually made by Mattel, not Hasbro. I'd like to think that if this movie had costumes done by Hasbro, that maybe it would have been G.I. Joe. Who am I kidding? It would have sucked anyway. Megaforce.
Good luck, old son. Thanks.
Hate to see you go, but boy, I love to watch you leave. That ass, though. None of that stops this movie from trying to force the worst romance in cinematic history. I swear to God, this movie fails the Turing test in so many different levels. Well, now that we got all that crap out of the way, it's time to get into real 80s style action. Megaforce style. Kiss his ass, kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah. Have fun storming the castle! Fuck yeah, this is the G.I. Joe movie I wanted. Take that! Yeah! Yeah, boom! Blow that shit up too! Yeah, fuck that shit! Fuck them all up! Megaforce! Remember when I told you this movie had the worst villains ever? Well, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Wait till you see what happens next.
Hey! Duke!
What?
Is he putting us on?
Gay!
You got a great ace.
You chaps seem to have done rather too good a job. The other fellows have advised us that this operation may be regarded as a blatant act of war.
What? A big double cross? Didn't see that one coming. I was really starting to like that general, too. The stick up his ass has a stick up its ass. Bro, check out my glutes. See my glutes?
Yes,
check out
I
my
see
glutes,
your
bro.
glutes.
Check out my glutes. What about my package, bro? You see my package?
Come on, compadre. Walk me to my chopper.
Bro, check out my glutes. See my glutes? Check out my glutes, bro. Check out my glutes. Look at my junk! So after Ace's troops are surrounded by the not-so-evil Guerrera, the plan is to load everything up into airplanes and go somewhere and unload again because movie still has to happen. Don't worry, there's still plenty of action left in this movie because the entire budget hasn't been spent yet. And when you see what they put into this budget, holy crap. That's kind of what's so amazing about this. All of these resources allocated to such a basic, mediocre, nothing script. It's amazing.
Yo, Joe! He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra, the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose? To defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe.
Cop, it's getting pretty hot out here, and I've got a major domestic problem at home.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. For instance,
Unfortunately, after everybody shows their colors for Pride Day, Ace has a little accident which leads up to one of the best lines in cinematic history. Don't worry, he'll be alright.
Hey! Hi, Duke. Oh, listen, I just wanted to say goodbye and remind you that the good guys always win. Even in the 80s. See you, Duke.
Now Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
But now Ace has a plane to catch.
Get this crate back on the ground. Boss is coming.
Dallas, I'm only a pilot, not a magician.
I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Never mind. Just hold what you got. Just hold it real steady, right where you got it.
That's what she said.
That's the boy. Bring it in here.
Highway to the danger zone. Highway to the...
Boy, you gonna get sick doing that kind of thing.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I would feel so free. Flying away on a wing on a prayer. Oh, it's he. Believe it or not, it's just me.
And that's basically it. That's Megaforce. The good guys get to win. Everybody wants to be like Ace, even the bad guy. The bad guy likes Ace so much that even he wants him to win. Of course, we have to have that stupid, awkward thumb kiss again after Ace just gets done blowing up General Bitch 3PO's helicopter. Hal Needham's original plan for this movie was to make an action movie in 1982 that didn't have a lot of blood or violence. In fact, there's no blood whatsoever, and as far as violence goes, not really anything there. It's mostly vehicles and people falling out of vehicles. I don't think anybody even punches anybody else at any point. Unfortunately, this movie failed really bad. It didn't make a lot of money. It was a big box office failure, but I actually like it. It's good. I mean, I own it. Okay, I bought the DVD. One thing about the 80s, they took risks. Sometimes they win, sometimes they didn't win, but you get movies like this. I wish that Hollywood would take risks nowadays more often. I'd have to give this one 3 out of 5 cheese curds. I think I'm being more than fair with that, but this is a good movie. I recommend checking it out if you can hunt down a copy of it or at least watch it digitally. It's worth checking out. The 80s were a lot of fun. This is Adam signing out. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it somewhat entertaining. Please remember to depress that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you'll be the first to know when new content is published. Please visit raidersofthelostflicks.com for more hilarious entertainment and links to all of our social media platforms. Also, consider supporting us on Patreon. As little as $1 a month supports our worldwide digs for more Lost Flicks. Thank you, and have a groovy day.